All right, Shalom. With Brother Great Millstone, church in Birmingham, Alabama. Before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Yeah, man, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, we are here once again, man, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom of America. And we're heading to perilous times. Matter of fact, let's get there. We're heading into perilous times, man. Dangerous times. All hell set to break loose. Everything is on the table right now, man. You got the MOTV presenting itself more and more. Sedition, right? You got the Republicans against the Democrats, Americans against the Russians. So all Edomites. Those things are growing on the planet Earth, man. The famine is increasing. Oh, the Panama Canal is drying up. If you've been paying attention, man, that's a major seaport, a major way for them to bring in goods, man. So we're right there at the cusp. You got that?
2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. This note also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Yeah, in the last days perilous times shall come. Go ahead.
It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetousness, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
Yeah, man. All those things are playing out on the earth right now, man. Those perilous times. Matter of fact, can you look at that word perilous, Baba Sham? Oh, Scripture says people are going to be unthankful, unholy, disobedient to parents. That's spiritual and physical, man.
This is the word for perilous, G5467. Hard to do, to take, to approach.
Yeah.
Hard to,
it says hard to do, to take, to approach. Y'all know we done seen the video of the Edomite. Looked like she was in a nursing field. She catching hell. I can't even get child support because my daughter is living with my husband, my ex-husband, man. Good. Fucking good. And that shit gonna increase.
Hard to bear.
Yeah.
Troublesome. Dangerous.
Woo! See, we headed into some dangerous times, man. Very, very dangerous times. All hell set to break loose, man. It's one lick speed, and everything could fall, man. You got more on that word?
It says harsh.
Yep.
Fierce. Savage.
Lord finna be the real savages out here, man. Lord got death angels prepared, Those things are set, man. And we're here to just give you warning.
It's like if I made the hurricane, I dare you. Perilous time, man. Lord come down, man. Them winds tearing shit up, man. But his words went out in Tampa, man. But hey, man, evil and only evil will always come, man. Like what I'm saying, man. Bad shit. And we were sick to warn you of these things, man. Scripture said, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me. This is a warning from Yahweh Yahawashi, man. That he's about to bring great evils on the planet Earth, man. And that if you want to be covered, man, you got to fear him, man. The angels of the Lord encamping around about those that fear him, man. So you got to fear Yahweh Yahawashi. Eventually you will, man. If you don't now, you eventually will, man.
That's right.
You got that.
It's Matthew 24 and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Right. It's going to be preached, man. That's what you're seeing occur, and it says at the end. Okay? So this thing is being pushed forth. Now you're not going to have any cope for your sins, man. Or this gospel is being pushed forth on a high level. It's being poured out unto you. That's what the Lord said he was going to do in, Proverbs 1. He was going to pour out his spirit unto you. He's going to make known his words unto you. So now you have no excuse. You got more than that? Yeah. You got something? Yeah.
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 8. The lion hath roared, who will not fear? The Lord Yahawashi power has spoken.
Like, you start that from the top again now?
This is Amos 3 and verse 8. The lion hath roared, who will not fear? The Lord Yahawashi power has spoken. Who can but prophesy?
Right. Who can but prophesy, man? There's so much going on. We gotta pull this word out, man. You know, we can't hold back. You know, and that's what the Lord said He's doing. He's making the word known unto you, man. It's not up for debate who's doing this, man. Either you gonna get on the right boat or you gonna be lost, man. You know.
Like you mentioned earlier before the camera came on, you know, if we don't, we're going to have blood on our hands. You know, if we don't warn you, you know, of the Quran, the MOTV, we're going to have blood on our hands. We don't warn you of Jacob's trouble, you know, the famine, you know, World War III, we're going to have blood on our hands, man. You know, it's like,
yeah, that's right. And that's the main thing, because we ain't calling out to you people, man. We ain't trying to get you to inquire. No. The Lord put it on your spirit to inquire, they're good for you. But all we doing is washing the blood off our hands, man. You know? It's up to you. Well, it's really up to the Lord whether or not you get it or not. Oh, we seen the Eve driving the bus and shit, talking about she follow IOG. She out of here. Through. You know? Yeah, man. That path, that narrow path that leads to life is closing up more and more. You see it. You got that? That Hebrew time.
This is the book of Hebrew, chapter 13. This is the book of Hebrew, chapter 13 and verse 11. For the bodies of those beasts.
Romans 13. Yeah, man. See, we know we're at the time of the end because of the things proceeding on the planet Earth. Everything is speaking right now.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that, knowing the time.
Yeah, knowing the time. See, we know what time we in. Go ahead.
That now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right, it is high time to awake out of sleep, man. You don't see what the hell is going on the planet Earth? How the Lord is moving?
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Look, we see the destruction near. So how much more the salvation? Those things coincide with one another. So we know what time we're in by way of the prophecy, man. Been measuring the time diligently, right? Seeing these things increase on the planet Earth. The Lord said, yet greater evil shall. Matter of fact, somebody hold that too. That was it on that? Yeah, let's get that.
This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly.
Yeah, looking around you, being observant, not going by your day, man. Vicariously, not paying attention to what's going on.
Okay. Not as fools, but as wise.
And that's what makes you wise, man. Observing the time. Go ahead.
It says redeeming the time. See? Because the days are evil.
See, we are in those evil days, man. People getting put to death. Oh, Dollar General. Can't even go to the fucking Dollar General no more. You know? Matter of fact, can you get that word time? Yeah, man.
Word for time, G2540. Due measure.
Due measure. Go ahead.
Of fixed.
Read all that down.
It says a measure of time.
Yep.
A larger or smaller portion of time.
And that's what we're in. We're in a smaller portion of time. Esau is that little season. Right? Go ahead.
It says hence a fixed and definite time, the time when things are brought to Christ.
See that? The time when things are brought to crisis, man. That's what we're approaching. Things are going to be at a crisis. Matter of fact, I'm sure you get a super definition for that word crisis. We're in a time when things are going to be brought to crisis, man. And you see it approaching.
Simple Google definition for crisis: a time of intense difficulty, trouble, or danger.
Look, man, that's what time we're approaching. Intense difficulty, danger. You got more on that?
That's simple words, man. Catastrophe, calamity.
Calamity. Oh, the Lord is bringing a calamity Esau upon us.
Emergency, disaster.
Yeah, disaster. ready for the family.
Oh man, it's like one more. Yeah. Hell on earth.
Woo! Beautiful. Get ready for hell on earth.
Yeah.
Hey, all you proud ass people, you gonna be spoiled, man. Your pride gonna bring you low. I call all Yahawashi, man. You're supposed to be in the spirit of mourning right now. You're supposed to be in the spirit of mirth. You're supposed to be crying out to the Lord for forgiveness, man. For He destroy this place.
Right.
Yeah, you got it.
Ephesians 5 and verse 17. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
Yeah, understanding what the will of the Lord is. Matter of fact, look at that word will. It says, be wise and understand what the will of the Lord is, man. Well, what's the will of the Lord? Right? Yeah. Let me see something. Yeah, go ahead.
It's the Strong's for will G2307. What one wishes or has determined shall be done.
See, what one wishes or has determined shall be done. Well, what the Lord has determined from America, Babylon the Great? Famine, sedition, teeth of wild beasts, you know? Yeah, pestilence, the water. Woo! Hey, that's what the Lord has determined. Oh, the Lord has determined the chip.
That's it.
The Lord has determined the missiles. See? Yeah, the perfect will of Yahawashi to bring this place to His end. You got any more with that? Yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. So the will of the Lord is bring this beach down, man. You know? And understanding that, what are you to do, man? You ought to come with conditions of peace. You know? Crying out to the Heavenly Father to save you, man. Because He's the one bringing the trouble. You know? That was it on that. Yeah, go ahead.
It says, Ephesians 5 and verse 18. And be not drunk with wine.
Yeah, these other philosophies, man. Right? Be not drunk with wine, go ahead.
Wherein is excess.
Yep.
But be filled with the Spirit.
Yeah, see that? What spirit is that? Matter of fact, you want to look that word up? Yeah, come on.
This is the word for excess. G10, like a G810, it says, and abandon a desolate life. Prodigality, it says the act or habit of spending too much money or of wasting time, energy, or material.
Damn. See, the Lord said don't be taken away with the cares of this life. Somebody get that real quick. Luke 21, I think like 36. You got more on that word right there? Yeah, man. The Lord said don't be, matter of fact, listen. That's what's going to draw people away, man. Is that it? You got it.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 36. Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man.
And to stand before the Son of Man. Matter of fact, Dr. Sham, jump up to verse 34.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 34. And take heed to yourselves.
So this is a warning from our Lord Yahawashi. Take heed unto yourselves,
lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness.
Yeah, see that excess and drunkenness, go ahead.
And cares of this life.
And cares of this life, go ahead.
And so that day come upon you unaware.
See, it's gonna catch you people off guard, man. Suddenly set of sown places appear unsown. You know? Go ahead.
For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth.
See, it's gonna be a trap to these people, man. But those who have been measuring the time diligent, those who have been watching, it's not gonna catch you off guard. Okay.
Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man.
And that's what our prayer is, man. We are preserved from the evil, man. All right, because we see it coming. You know? You got more on that word?
In the Thayer's Greek lexicon, it says the character of an abandoned man, one that cannot be saved.
Damn, that's heavy. Your characteristics, if you fall under that, you cannot be saved, man. You are destined to die, man. That's heavy. Yeah, man. But that lets you know what we are part of. It's nothing like. That was it on that?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil. You know, and if I may ask, you know, prudent going into wise. You know, 2/3 of our people aren't wise, you know, because they don't fear Yahawashi. You know, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You know, and it says, and hide themselves, but the simple pass on and are punished. You know, 2/3 of our people gonna reject this message, you know, and they're gonna be destroyed, man. You said, for you have rejected knowledge, that will also reject you. You know, so the Lord is going to destroy 2/3 of our people. As the brother mentioned, by the way of judgment, the famine. You know, the scriptures speak of, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish with famine. A lot of people gonna starve to death. You know, the pestilence. You know, the evils, man. Yahawashi now say great evils that he's gonna send forth, man. You know, these death angels have been sent, man. Every time you go on news break, man, you know, judgment after judgment after judgment. But that's Yahawashi. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executes, man. You know, and we're saying it's the Lord, man. He's killing. He's doing the killing, man. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Judgment is on the menu, man. The Lord is serving it up to all you people. Real talk, man.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, starting at verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw not, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. Yeah, just with, you know, back up what the officer was saying. It said, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Everybody outside this council, and that war is death and destruction. It says, for the sword and their destruction draw not, and one people should stand up and fight against another. As the officer brought out earlier, the seditions, the neighbor invading neighbors due to lack of bread, due to that famine. Well, this is what it said it is not. This is what the Lord have in store for Babylon the Great America, man. Tumultuous times.
Right, man. All here is set to break loose. And you see it. These folks are pissed off by Donald Trump being arrested, man. They ready to do something. And you got the ones on the other side, they pissed off too. They ready to do something. What's that going to lead to? Oh, that article with Sarah Palin. She's talking about a second civil war. Well, guess what? All of that is biblical, man. Matter of fact, anybody hold something? We get, Isaiah 19. Yeah, man, all that is biblical. So we right there.
Isaiah 19 and verse 1, the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord Yahweh.
Oh, it's like it says the burden of Egypt. Go ahead.
It says, behold, the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahawashi rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt.
Yeah, this Egypt is referring to America, man. Babylon the Great. Our Lord Yahawashi gonna come with those chariots, man. You know? Go ahead.
And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Yeah, everything you worship is gonna be little or nothing in that time, man. Go ahead.
And the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Go ahead.
And I will set the Egyptians against the
See,
Egyptians.
the Lord is going to set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And guess what? That includes 2/3 of our people. Because you liken to Esau. He that have fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
It's Sirach. Ecclesiastes 13 and verse 1. He that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith, and he that have fellowship with the proud man shall be likened unto him.
Yeah.
See, hey, so those of you that are joining Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, hey, judgment is going to fall upon you the same way it's going to fall upon him, man. You're not going to escape the judgments of Yahawashi. See, you're going to be likened unto him, and pride is hateful in the sights of Yahawashi, man. You see, but you people are going to find that out when the Lord visits you, man. What you got now?
That's right. You're going to find out the hard way. You know? You're going to find it out after death by pain, man. You liking to Esau, guess what, man? You're going to be caught up in that same destruction. You know?
Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
See that? And that's the build-up, man. The neighbor, right? And then the city. And ultimately what? Kingdom against kingdom, man. Because Esau's house is clearly divided. You got the so-called British, French, Australians, Russians. And guess what? All of them going to send their milk to America, man. That's how the Lord set it up. That was it on that? Yeah, good.
And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof,
Yep.
and I will destroy the counsel thereof.
See that? Anything you seeking to. The Lord said he's going to, matter of fact, real quick, get Jeremiah 49. Because he has made you better. The scripture says, counsel perish from the prudent. Read it from the top again, verse 3 again. Sham.
Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof,
Yeah.
and I will destroy the counsel thereof.
Hey, man, the Lord is destroying the counsel thereof. It's equivalent to a coach going to call the timeout to tell the team calling out the play he just drew up. And he's drawing up another play, but the play he's drawing up is worse than the one he was about to run. That's how the Lord got you in the trick bag, E. You got that? Start it 7.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49 and verse 7, concerning Edom.
Yeah, see? Now you know the subject matter. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord Yahawashi of hosts, is wisdom no more in Taman?
Yeah.
Is counsel perished from the
See,
prudent?
is counsel perished from the prudent? Well, obviously the Lord has put this damn devil down, man. He's no longer watering that green tree. Go ahead.
Is their wisdom vanished?
See that? Is their wisdom vanished? Of course. Man, you got Biden in office, man. Ooh. This nigga that failed like 8 times.
Yeah, man. Walking off the mic.
Just talking.
Smelling children and shit.
Yeah, the wisdom has vanished, man. Esau is at a low estate. That's why they so gung-ho to get Trump in them, man. They feel like he can uplift their spirits. You see Biden getting on the plane, get off a plane, he falls. Ride a bike, he falls. But those are just signs and symptoms of America being finished, man. You got it?
It's a senator, that senator.
Oh, Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, he
Freezing up.
Man, that nigga on his deathbed, man. He took that jail. Exactly. But see, that's the Lord that dried up the wisdom of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Go ahead,
Come. Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of the dam.
Yep.
For I will bring the calamity of Esau,
The calamity. I will bring the calamity. Go ahead.
of Esau upon
Hey,
him.
man, the Lord is visiting you, man. Hey, you mentioned that earlier, that hurricane. These things are now intensifying on the planet Earth, man. They said it went from a category 3 to a category 4 in a matter of a night.
So they talking about it taking a U-turn.
Come on.
They talking about it making a damn U-turn and coming back and hitting the east side.
Yeah, hit that bitch twice. Yeah, ooh, yes. That's it. But see, that's the Lord, man. Now you think those things are going to die down? No, they're going to intensify. They're going to build up. It's going to be greater evils. Yeah, bad times are approaching. Bad times are here. You got it out.
God. I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him.
Yeah, and those things we mentioned. Visitation of Esau is in a full effect. Go ahead.
If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes?
Right. I know y'all have seen that movie Gone in 60 Seconds. So a real thief knows you got a certain period of time for the steal shit. Esau is, in his fucking pride, he don't give a fuck about no time, no nothing. He gonna stay there, he gonna set up shop, he gonna, matter of fact, he gonna say, he you. You know? That's who you dealing with, man. When he leaves some gleaning grapes, he ain't leaving shit. You got it, right?
If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have none.
See?
Like they will destroy till they have enough.
See, they will destroy until they have enough. But Esau is like death. He's like the grave. He can't have enough. That's why I still say he keep up to himself all people, man. Go ahead.
But I have made Esau better.
Yeah, and those are the beginning stages, man. Now we know who the wicked elite is, man. Who the wicked is, who the Illuminati is, man. That was part of they covering, man. You know, deceiving the people. But now we know. And once, that was the fear came. Anybody who find me shall slay me, man. When you get ready to be slayed, you got it.
I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
Yeah, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Go ahead.
His seed is full, and his brother, and his neighbor, and he is not.
And that's the conclusion. He's not going to be here. People are going to say, who and where is he, man? Literally. You're going to serve one captivity out of 1,000 years, and future generations going to see you in a fucking museum. There may be a hologram of a fucking caveman. You know? Who was that? Oh, those are the Edomites. Yeah. That's eventually what's going to happen to you, man. You're going to be not. That was it on that? Yeah, let's go back.
Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof.
See, the Lord has destroyed the counsel of them, man. Go ahead.
And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits.
And that's what these different nations have always done, man. They've always seek to idols. They've always seek to divinations and shit. Soothsayers, to what? Oh, even when the Lord wasn't dealing with Saul, what did he seek to? A soothsayer. He was trying to get counsel because the counsel of the Lord had perished from him, man. Yeah, beautiful. Yup. All of them. Oh, the Egyptians. You know? Man, he had went to his so-called wise men, right? Trying to counter Aaron. But what happened? The Lord swallowed up that snake, man. The Lord getting ready to swallow you up, man. You got more on that?
It says, and to the wizards.
Yup, see? Go ahead.
And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of the cruel Lord.
Yup.
And a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts.
Eventually, Yahawashi gonna rule over you. And we're gonna take you down as joint heirs, Lord willing, man. You see, the Lord is raising up the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. Matter of fact, Baba Sham, you get Mark 3, kind of like verse 24. Let's see, all these things that we're speaking on is biblical prophecy, man. These things are setting up and moving fast. You know?
This is on the book of St. Mark, chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against himself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Right. Go ahead.
And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Yeah, the house of Esau is divided against itself, man. Clearly it can't stand. And that's all the way from your liberals to your conservatives, you know, all the way from the Democrats to your Republicans, which is nothing more than a revised Roman Empire, man. The Phallapians and the patricians, the Senate House, see, all those things are coming back, man. They're here. Just more signs to let you know what time it is. You got it.
And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end.
But have an end, and we're clearly approaching the end, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
Well, we read it. And Isaiah 19:1, when the Lord come with that swift cloud, he's going to bind the strong man. Matter of fact, you got that? Go ahead.
God, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 60 and verse 9. Who will bring me into the strong city?
Yeah, who will bring me into the strong city? Now, this is King David prophesying in the spirit. And we know King David had the Edomites in subjection. All right? So what is our king speaking on, man? He's speaking on the time that we're in now. Who's going to bring him into the strong city? Go ahead.
Who will lead me into Edom?
Yeah, who will see? Who will lead me into Edom? Well, there's Yahawashi by Yahawashi, man. That was it on there? Yeah, man.
This is Saint. St. Mark 3:27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
Yeah, see, that's what the Lord is doing, man. He's binding that strong man now by taking away his wisdom, and it's going to come into his perfection when the Lord cracked the sky with his chairs, man. You know? But again, these are all the signs letting us know we're at the end. You know what I'm saying? You got it. No, go ahead.
Y'all have some going back to where it says, if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have the end. This is Revelations 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. And you know that red horse is going into these Edomites, you see? And say, like you said, those Russian, them Edomites as well. That's Satan against Satan, man. It's going to have an end. It's going to end by the way of those nuclear missiles in World War III. And that great sword, like you said, that we were blessed with those missiles, and so far and on.
Yeah, that's the build up of Yahawashi, man. The Lord put you on a trip, man. He gave you the technology to destroy yourself. That's the signs of an ultimate king, man. You gotta think back to when that dude cursed King David, and King David set King Solomon with a charge. Get that nigga. Don't forget about that one nigga right there. And what the Lord ended up doing. If you leave this area and go anywhere, you shall surely die. But that's what our Lord did, man. He gave Esau the sword. He said, anybody who take up the sword, you're going to die by it. That's spirit. You got it.
This is Matthew 26 and 52. Then said Yahawashi to him, put up again thy sword into his place. For all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword.
See? Oh, gave your ass a trick bag, man. He gave you something to destroy yourself, man. You see? That's how cold the Lord is. That's the ultimate king, man. He set the scenario for you to kill yourself, man. For you to bring yourself down, and then the Lord will come in and wipe up the masses. You know?
It's like that Wile E. Coyote that
Beautiful.
build all these extravagant traps, they end up fucking him up.
Yeah, the Haven effect. That's it, That's beautiful. But the snare that he laid, he's gonna fall into it. He dug a pit, he gonna fall into it, man. Oh, but what he was trying to catch? A bird. What was that? Proverbs 1. Surely in vain is the net spread in the sight of any bird. Well, we see you. We got our eyes on you, man. See it out. Yeah. Let's see, being abreast of a report brings knowledge and understanding, man. All right? Which has wisdom coupled with it. So now you know how to operate. Now you know how to move. Now you're looking at your enemy. You know who your enemy is. You're not taking like Jacob, man. Jacob be taking when they offer that UBI $2,000 a fucking month because you already hurt. You already in a destitute state. Yeah, you looking for relief in all the wrong places. As the brother brought it out earlier, he who touch a pig shall be defiled therewith. And if you have fellowship with this proud man, Esau Edom, you're going to be locking into him, and the Lord hates pride. Anybody hold something?
In Psalm 7 and 15, he made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. So hey, we went in the wild coyote just to land back off the brother. Hey, Esau setting these snares and traps throughout America, not knowing, having those nuclear missiles made, to threaten these other nations, not knowing that your ass is gonna fall upon your own sword, man. And that's the works of Yahawashi. And he the one that put the pride in you, to build you up with pride, thinking you got it all figured out, not knowing that these nations are already coming up against your ass to destroy you in your kingdom, man. What you got now?
That's right, the BRICS nations, man. They ready to come up against you, man. They devalue your currency, They ain't fucking with you like they used to, man. When a nation stop fucking with you, man, you have nowhere to put forth your resources, your goods. You can't trade and make gains, make value. No, man. As a matter of fact, Esau's running in the red right now. That spirit's red. You at a deficit. Oh, he made of himself with big clay. And now the nations are mad. All right, man, we fought all this fucker, man. We got all this goddamn debt, man. What the fuck we gonna do? Well, we gonna break away from his ass and trade in our own money.
Yeah, they said once the BRICS go ahead and add those other 6 nations, said they're gonna have control of 80% of the oil production, man. Which is gonna cause hyperinflation over here. They call demand pull inflation because there's gonna be a shortage on gas, man. And we see gas going up.
Yeah, you had that Edomite. I can't afford to put gas in my car. Yeah, that shit was beautiful. Talking about a good healthy laugh. Go watch that video, man. That brightened up my day, man. Seeing the calamity of Esau being brought upon him, man. And guess what? That's biblical prophecy. Deuteronomy 30, man. Yeah. Yeah, just like the house of abundance. Guess what? It's a house for them curses too. And Esau gonna reside with them curses in the kingdom, man. Now when you see the Lord turning those things around, they're gonna be scattered. Their children gonna be sold to other people, And their name, they're gonna be. I've been meditating on this. You ain't even gonna have a proper name. You may be Edomite number 1, Edomite number 2, Edomite number 3, Edomite number 5, Edomite number... Yeah, man. Hey, niggas. Yeah. Yeah.
Jake in prison. Jake just a number.
That's a fucking number. Yeah, man. That's what's and that's why they fight so hard now. That's why he gonna try and come down with great wrath, because he knows what was awaiting him in the kingdom of heaven, man. You don't catch hell. Perpetual servant, man. Oh, woo, spirit. We seen that, dang, what that tag that dude had on the back? Who was coming down here? Motherfucker who almost hit us, the damn Moabite. Never again. Man, what was it?
Never ending.
Never ending. So it looked like he was gonna hit us. I had to move over. You know, I put a curse on that nigga so he going into slavery. I beat the tag. Never ending. Hey, your captivity gonna be never ending. Woo. See? You going into slavery. Yeah. You gonna be a fucking number. You got something? That was it on who was reading? Sloppy. That was it on them too. Okay. You got that. I'm sloppy. You got shit hold up too, right? You got that.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
Beautiful.
even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Like, Yahawashi, you know, raise this nigga up in the power, just so he can show his power when he bring him down. You know, all the glory is gonna go to Yahawashi. You know, it's not gonna go to Buddha. Buddha's not gonna bring this nigga down. Allah's not gonna bring this nigga down. Jehovah, Yahweh, you know, none of these false gods gonna bring it down. All the glory, honor, and praise gonna go to Yahawashi. You know,
That's right, man. That's that Obadiah where that nigga said, who shall bring me down to the ground? No fucking pride, man. The Lord put that spirit on you just so he can have a good fight, man. Just so he can have a good fight. He gonna destroy your ass. He gonna be more exalted than the earth. But see, you people, you know the story of the 10 plagues and the Israelites being brought out of Egypt. But that fear of that power who did that is not here on the planet Earth, man. But it's gonna return, man. It's gonna return swiftly.
This is St. John, chapter 12, and verse 28. Father, glorify thy name. Then came there a voice from heaven saying, I have both glorified it and will glorify it again. Yeah. So just as the Lord glorified his name in ancient Egypt, everybody, the whole known world at that time knew about the deliverance of the children of Israel from the land of Egypt. So the Lord is raising this current day Pharaoh up, so-called white man Esau Edom, so that his name can be glorified again when he bring them down and deliver the elect from this land of captivity, man, Babylon the Great, with the great destruction that's coming along with it.
That's right, man. They're gonna be declared, man. And get what? We hearing it now. So it ain't gonna be up for debate. Like you say, ain't no Jehovah, no Buddha, none of that shit. Nah, you wanna know who Yahawashi is, man. And they're gonna be executed by the judgment. You wanna know about the judgment. You wanna know after death by pain, man. See? Anybody hold anything? You got it.
This Psalms 46 and verse 10. Be still and know that I am the Most High. Yahawashi, I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Hey, so Yahawashi said he was going to be exalted above the heathen, man. You see, and he was going to be exalted in the earth. Like the officer just said, that's what's missing. You people aren't giving the glory and honor and praise to Yahawashi. That's why he brought out, he's going to be known by the judgment that he's already executed, man. But it's going to intensify. You see, you look back during the time of ancient Egypt, those Egyptians were frozen with fear, man. You see, that's the king of terrors that was upon them. How much more now when we're in the most wickedest kingdom ever erected, man, and which is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. How much more the terror of the Lord is about to rest upon this place, man. But you got it out.
That's right, man. And that's fitting, man. Because you people live in fucking mirth, man. You don't have a care. Everything is so convenient for you. The Lord's going to take those things away, man. He's going to have it to where you're going to be dependent on your oppressor, man. And you co-sign with this devil, You sign on a dotted line by taking that Quran, and guess what? The Lord gonna destroy your ass. Period.
Older them that go to Egypt for help.
That's it. I was just thinking that.
I'm saying, man, trust in Esau, man. You be carnal, you know, that's going to lead to your death, man. Go down there and take that seal, man. You know, that Quran is going to be destroyed.
No, that's beautiful. But see, that's the Lord setting up that scenario, man. You got something?
Going back, going to 22 and 21. Going back to the Lord's name, he doing all this for his name to be glorified in the earth again. This Ezekiel 36, verse 21. But I had pity for my holy name, which the house of Israel had profaned among the heathen, whither they went. You see, hey, the Lord, he scattered us throughout the four corners of the earth, and you can see the condition of Jake, hey, everywhere, man. America, fucking Haiti, Jamaica, hey, Jake just wild as hell, man. Disrespecting the Lord's holy name. Verse 22, it says, therefore say unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I do not this for your sakes, O house of Israel, but for mine holy name's sake, which ye have profaned among the heathen, whither ye went. So, hey, the Lord going to bring great destruction and deliverance, so the name Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi can be glorified in the earth again.
That's it. That's it. That's how the Lord going to be known, man.
One more.
You got one more?
Yeah, one more verse. Verse 23. And I will sanctify my great name, which was profaned among the heathen, which ye have profaned in the midst of them, and the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh, saith the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahawashi, when I shall be sanctified in you before their eyes.
Woo. Yeah, separate, you know, severed, you know? Yeah. You want to know, man. Why? Because those ones who going to be preserved, be protected, the ones who going to eat, you got to know it's by the will of Yahawashi, man. Point blank period.
This is Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 7. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahawashi, that they shall no more say, the Lord Yahawashi liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord Yahawashi liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country.
Salaki, if I may, what should jump out to you, it says seed. You know, that remnant, that left over, man. You know, they said it's brought up out of the north country, America, Babylon the Great. You know? You got it.
If I may.
You got it.
Let's go on to him, back to that John 12 and 28, him glorifying his name again. It shall no more be said, why he bringing up Egypt?
That's it.
But out of the land of the north, he about to glorify his name again.
It says, and from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land.
Yeah. Dwell in their own land, man. We're going to be at rest. You know? No longer vexed with the heathen, man. Yeah. We'll be able to execute the judgment written. Yeah, that's the time we're approaching. But first, all hell got to break loose, man. The Lord got to bring Esau down to his fucking knees, man. And you seeing that by way of the prophecy. You know? The scriptures say, the root 4, I believe, that miserable are the cities that carried away your sons. Yeah, you see that thing now growing on the earth, man. Man, Esau, you can see he obviously can't handle struggle. I don't know how the hell you gonna handle your ass being in captivity, man. That nigga gonna lose. But we gonna laugh. How we laughing at? Yeah, you gonna try to commit suicide. You gonna pop up. What you doing? Yeah. And they come back. No!
Get your ass to work.
The boy was like, La! Yeah. And you speaking Hebrew. You know fucking English. Yeah. You gonna bring your ass back. And then you gonna serve out that time, man. Hey, get ready. Woo. Get ready, man. That was it on that? You got something? Yeah, man, we're in a beautiful time, man. The prophecies are speaking, and we have eyes to see. That will make it even better. You know, we was speaking on that earlier, man. It's the Most High's movie, man. We understand the script. We see how the things are being orchestrated, you know. But these people, you're part of the movie, man. And we sitting over in the corner eating popcorn like, oh shit, they from the die. That's how we doing it, man.
Second Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past,
See that? When thou seest part of the signs past. We're obviously seeing part of the signs past, man. Go ahead.
which I have told thee before,
Which is what? Prophecy. Continue.
then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the eyes will begin to visit
Now, go ahead.
the world which he made.
And we obviously didn't get it, but what is that? Isaiah 29. The Lord says he's going to visit this place. By matter of fact, let's get that visit. Yeah, the Lord is going to visit the world which he made, man.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire.
Oh, man, you got wildfires going on everywhere, man. Everywhere, man. It's the worst wildfire season in Greece I've seen. Wildfires in Louisiana. Hey, man, who else seen such a thing, man? I ain't never heard of no damn wildfire going on in Louisiana as it is, man. You know? Oh, the storm, the hurricane. Yeah, the hurricane hit Baja, which it's been a long time since a hurricane hit California, man. Let alone that place. Hey, this is the first time in 84 years. First time in 84 years they said that a hurricane hit that part of the coast in Florida, man. So those things are signs that the Lord is visiting the earth which he made. You got it.
I just Googled how many wildfires in 2023. It says 39,044.
Then the Lord say, if it already be kindled, what would I be when I come? Yeah, man, this bitch is on fire. Literally. Heat wave, drought, you know, and those things are affecting the crops too, man. They're gonna break your staff of bread. See? Yeah, man. You people wanna be in a destitute state because of your fucking pride.
If I may, I just Googled earthquakes today.
Beautiful.
28.
Come on, man. Prophecies are speaking. 28 earthquakes alone today. In diverse places, man. You know? You see? Now you gotta see this, man. If you don't see what's going on, man, you're gonna be lost. And we often go to that word lost. It means in what is that, 2 Corinthians 4 and 3, it's to declare someone should die. So you can't see this, you declare you're gonna die. Matter of fact, you declare yourself you want to be put to death. You know? We finished out that Isaiah. Read it from the top again, by yourself.
It's Isaiah 29 and verse 6. And it says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire.
Yeah, and the flame of devouring fire. So all of those things are occurring right now on the planet Earth. And you'll have your sophisticated scoffers. But those things have always happened in the planet Earth. But what's the one common denominator that happened? The children of Israel waking up, man. So what, man? What you want to say about that? There's nothing you can say about that. Yeah, man. What can you say about it? Nothing. See? But yeah, let's go back.
Come. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past,
Right.
which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he
Well,
made.
we read what the Lord is going to visit about wildfires and earthquakes and tempests, hurricanes, hitting unexpected places. Where the Lord is visiting the world. I don't care if you like it, believe it or not, because he's going to bring this place to its knees. He's going to destroy all the scoffers out of it also. Guaranteed. You're going to be destroyed. You're going to die in your unfaithfulness. That's right. Point blank, period. You're going to die. Go ahead,
Con. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Hey, you mentioned Haiti. The brother mentioned Haiti, the uproars of the people in the world. Right? That's a telltale sign of what the Lord is doing in the planet Earth. Go ahead.
Then shalt thou well understand.
Then shalt thou well understand. You see that? Go ahead.
That the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Even from the beginning. It's just prophecies that the Lord spake of those things, man. Hey, man, you see how heavy the spirit is? We mentioned that dude scoffing at David. You know, he's scoffing at the house of David, you know. So that's what the Lord gonna set you up and take that chip. You're gonna catch a missile. Yeah. And we see you in the we'll see you in the chipping line. And we laugh at each other. Yeah, man. Yeah. See, the Lord gonna destroy that dude, man. Oh yeah. Spirit's power. You're gonna be number one on the list. The Lord gonna teleport a brother and slap that nigga face off. Yeah. that boy lose all hope. You got it out.
Come.
No one
For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end.
And the end, we obviously at the end.
No
Go
one
ahead.
has
And
ever
the end
seen
is manifest.
And the end is manifest.
See,
Matter of
everything
fact,
you
can
see
you
is an
Can you
image
get that
light
word manifest?
coming into your
Simple
eyes.
people definition.
And by the time the
Oh,
light
okay,
hits your
right.
eyes, the image has changed.
See
So
that?
you would never, ever see reality.
See
You've
that?
never seen your mother.
See that?
You've never seen your father. You've never seen your reflection in your face.
Yeah, let's get that.
It's the word
Sorry.
manifest from the Edamon online. Clearly.
Yeah. He on pork. He on pork and Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew and pork and coke. Yeah. Strips of bacon. Yeah. S.O.B. He on strips of bacon, y'all. Yeah. He can't help it. Damn. See that?
This is clearly from the Edamon online. I mean, manifest from the Edamon online. And it says, clearly revealed to the eye or the understanding.
Woo, see? Go ahead.
To open to view or comprehension.
Yeah, it's open to view or comprehension of the ones who have their eyes exercised, man. Have their senses exercised, have their eyesight. He don't see it, and he gonna die. Go ahead,
It says plainly. It says evident.
It's evident. Go ahead.
It says caught in the act.
Yeah, man. It's plainly evident. It's clear to the eye or mind, man. We clearly see the Lord is visiting this place. We clearly see that guy is bugged out. And the Lord gonna destroy his ass. Unless he repent. It don't look like he gonna repent though. It's something every week, man. But that's beautiful, man. And that put him in the stead of the house of Saul, man. But that dude came up and cursed David. And David said, let him curse. But guess what happened toward the end? We mentioned it. he put King Solomon with the charge, get that nigga. And Lord got that nigga. He gonna get that nigga. Yeah, that was it on that word? Okay, you got that.
God. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end,
Yeah.
and the end is manifest.
Well, how do we know the end is manifest? How do we know that it's clearly being seen by way of the prophecy? Yeah, you got it.
It says that which clearly appears destined to come to pass.
Come on, man.
A future state.
Woo! See that? A future state, man. Gonna be burned out by thermonuclear fire. That's the future state of America, man. And we clearly see it. It's not a doubt up here, man. We have a more sure word of prophecy. And you do well if you take heed. You guys out.
God. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs.
You see that endings and effects and signs, man. Clearly we are at the end of this man's system. The effects and signs are speaking. The tokens are being shown forth. What are the tokens? Matter of fact, let's hold Matthew 24. Keep holding that. We won't go back.
It's Matthew 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Yeah, when shall these things be? What shall be what? The sign of the end of the world. That word, world, matter of fact, let's go into it.
The Greek word for world is G 165. Aeon. It says forever and unbroken age, perpetuity of time.
Yep.
It says period of time.
Period of time, man. We're in the age of Esau. That short period of time, man. Let's close it up fast, too. Esau, that nigga throwing Hail Mary. He ain't even writing up no more plays. Just say go long. Go long. Chucking that bitch. And he throwing that bitch out of bounds. Yeah, man. Your accuracy is off, bro. Yeah, that's it.
It said, and Yahawashi answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, and shall deceive many.
And we clearly seeing that there's been many guys who said they was Halalyam, right? And they come with their doctrine also, man. You know? Trying to present a form of relief to the people. Yeah. So it's many saying that they are the anointed. Go ahead.
And it says, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Yep.
See that ye be not troubled.
Yeah, you should hear of wars and rumors of wars. City should be not trouble. Russia, Ukraine. What you people don't realize, man, that's affecting your grain supplies in the planet, man. That's affecting the whole state and the whole staff of water, the whole state of bread, man. That stability that you depending on.
Okay. Going, like the brother said, that's interfering with the food supply. I think it was like last month. They said Russia bombed a huge grain supply in Ukraine. You know, they like the number one, wheat and grain supplies in the world. I think it said like 13,000 tons or some shit like that. Man, it was a large number. I could be, off, but look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a large number, like tons. And your bread, everything gonna go up, man.
Yeah. No ham. No burger. Put some milk in that shit. I mean, put some water in that shit, boy. That's what people like to do, man. You ought to put some water in your goddamn cereal. Yeah.
You ain't gonna have water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have cereal at some point, no brain.
Yeah, man. See, that's the times we're approaching, man. Perilous times, man. You niggas gonna, man, it's gonna be beautiful, man. Lord humble you. You'll be all on TikTok. Man, they ain't shit in 2 days. Laugh at your ass. Real talk. Yeah. If we still doing a lesson, we'll do a lesson on that shit.
Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Yeah, Russia, Ukraine, China, Taiwan. Don't think that died down. You actually had ships of China and Russia approaching the coast of Alaska, saying do something. You know how you getting ready to get into a fight and shit. They don't do it nowadays. You know, you bumping shoulders and shit. That was China and Ukraine. I mean, China and Russia doing it. They bumping shoulders like do something. Yeah. And America flicks. I don't want that smoke. Yeah.
Well, Korea, they just deployed nuclear weapons because South Korea and America doing drills, man. Let the weak sound strong. Nobody cares about America anymore.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
No, that's it. That's those things growing upon the planet Earth, man. They're gonna come into its fullness with World War III. It is gonna be a third world war. It's biblical. It's prophesied.
It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Yeah, our Lord Yahawashi said, peace I leave with you, not the peace of the world. But the peace I give to you. Yeah, we abreast of the report, man. So our heart is not going to be troubled. That word heart goes back to the Hebrew word lav, which means your mind. So if you're stable in the mind, you're going to be stable outwardly, man. But in contrast, these people going to fall the fuck apart. That perplexity going to set in. It's going to be a heavy spirit. I don't know what the fuck to do. Fear.
So like, good. You can see it now. And it's just the beginning of sorrow. You know, the suicide rate is going up, man. You know, you can still go get something to eat, man. How much more when you can't access your money, you can't get nothing to eat, you know, you can't flush your toilet, you can't turn your air conditioner on 70, you know, you just fucked up, man. You know, you get mad.
That's beautiful. That's part of the evil decreasing, man. You got now in Britain they telling people not to run their heat in the coldest part of the fucking night. Just heat your house up throughout the day. What the fuck?
The other way around.
You gonna heat it up all damn day. Then you get home, you cut the heat off. Man, what the fuck type sense that make? They just showing you, man, these resources are drying up. You don't be no damn walks in the park either. Yeah. Where we at?
But the end is not yet.
Yeah.
For nation shall rise against nation,
Yep.
and kingdom against kingdom.
Go ahead.
And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Get ready for another lockdown. God damn it. That's gonna be beautiful. See you motherfuckers losing over a lockdown. God damn. Yeah, you can't go to the park on a fucking Sunday no more. Yeah.
Cases rise.
Oh man. Did y'all see the video? I dropped in the chat, and they take that nurse talking about a wing in the hospital. It's now going to be set up as a COVID wing. And she asked her, what's going on? Why is it? She's like, shit, You already know. You've been here long enough. You know what's going on. Yeah. All that fucking murder. Gone. What verse you at? Yeah, E too, yeah.
Verse 8.
Okay.
All these are the beginning of sorrow.
See, the brother mixing. All these are the beginning of sorrow, so we right at the cusp. We right at the beginning, man. Can you jump down to verse 11?
St. Matthew 24 and 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many.
Yep.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Listen, the love of many is waxing cold. Oh, you mixing the suicide rate. I seen the article of the doctor that killed her children and killed herself. This bitch is well off. But shit, that's part of the iniquity, increasing. The love of many waxing off. Or excuse me, waxing cold. Yeah. You people who hear the Esau, you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're gonna be fucking destroyed, man. You wanna wear your fucking mask and shit, man. You fucking simple ass Jake, but the Lord said you saw this. You fucking stupid as hell. You fucking retarded, man. Retarded, man. Literally retarded. Why you got a fucking mask on for what? Yeah. That the Lord got Jake, man. Lord got you in a bad case, man. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, this St. Matthew 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved.
See that? That's what is the clause in the contract. We asking the Lord to help us endure until the end, man. Well, that seals your salvation. You believe in all the way up until the end. It seals you getting saved, man. Go ahead.
And it says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
And then shall the end come. So the word is being put forth. It's being broadcast into all nooks and crannies, man. That Habakkuk 2 and 14, the knowledge of the glory of the Lord shall cover the waters as the. Matter of fact, let's get that. I don't want to push it. Habakkuk 2 and 14. That was
For the Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14, for the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea.
Yeah, as the waters cover the sea, man. And that's what you seeing, man. This living water is covering every nook and cranny. And now, as you can read in Isaiah 55, the word is blossoming, it's blooming. You know? The prophecies are speaking. That was it on that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get second Ezra 15.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, says the Lord.
Yeah, see, the Lord put his words in our mouth, man. See that? That's spirit. Yeah, the Lord put his words in our mouth, man. See? Woo. Go ahead.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, the word Yahawashi is known as faithful and true. So these things are going to come to pass. You can't offset it. It's not going to be let it. It's going to come in its time. Matter of fact, you still in Habakkuk? Jump to 2 and 3 real quick. You want to go back?
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
Yeah, see? Go ahead.
But at the again, it shall speak and not lie.
That ain't faithful and true. It's going to speak and not lie. Go ahead.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Yeah, it will not tarry. Obviously, man, it's not tarry. Everything is speaking loud and clear, man. See? Yeah, you got it out.
This is Luke chapter 21, starting at verse 32. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. Meaning, everything that's written in these prophecies is going to come to pass. The word of the Lord, shall stand.
That's it. You got that? Yeah, that's it. You got it.
This is Isaiah 46 and verse 9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am power, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So the counsel of Yahawashi is going to stand. All the things, Yahawashi said, all these things are going to come to pass, man. You see, that's how we know these words are faithful and true, because we physically seeing them take place, man. We see these things with the physical eye, then we go back to the scriptures, and then we warn the people of what's coming, man. That's the spirit of Yahawashi, the spirit of prophecy. What you got now?
That's beautiful. So real quick, you had brought out earlier the prudent man foreseeth the evil. So we, like the brother brought out, man, we foreseeing the evil. Now we giving you warning, man. We're telling you what's going to happen, and it's going to behoove you to listen. It's going to benefit you to get right. You got it.
In Psalms 33 and 11, the counsel of Yahweh standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart to all generations. Yeah, so hey, the purpose, the prophecies of Yahweh by Shema Shai say they stand forever, man. Like you said, from the days of old, even until this very moment. Everything that he has declared is going to come to pass.
That's right. It's going to,
It's a lot. You brought out, the officer brought out earlier, a sure word of prophecy. I got a simple Google definition for that word sure in the Merriam-Webster. It said firmly established, steadfast, reliable, trustworthy, having no doubt, confident, not to be doubted, certain, bound to happen, inevitable.
Inevitable. Yeah, you doubt, you die. Yeah, we still got to do that. Yeah, you doubt, you die. Yeah. The Lord ain't dealing with doubt, man. You got more on that?
I got that word inevitable, simple Google definition. Certain to happen, unavoidable.
Certain to happen. It's unavoidable. Yeah. You ain't getting away, man. That's beautiful. That's it. You gonna do what the Lord said you gonna do. There ain't no way around. You got it out.
2nd Ezra 15 and verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Yeah, we ain't that beautiful point right there, man. We ain't worried about your incredulity, your unbelief. You ain't troubling us. As a matter of fact, continue. So you gonna get that Roman? Oh, yeah.
This is Philippians 1 and 28 in the NLT. And it says, don't be intimidated in any way by your enemies. This will be a sign to them that they are going to be destroyed. But that you are going to be saved, even by the Most High himself.
Yeah, so we ain't deterred with your goddamn side eyes. Fuck your side eyes. Damn it. You gonna die.
Second Ezra 15 and verse 4.
Yeah.
But all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yeah, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. We don't care if you don't believe. God damn it. That fucking blonde hair in your fucking head. But you know that. Go ahead, man.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world,
Yep.
the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Hey, all those things are now here. Go ahead.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
See? Should say her sins have reached up unto heaven. You gonna get that? Okay, go ahead.
In Revelation 18 and verse 5. And it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities.
Go ahead.
It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works in the cup which she have filled to slack. In the cup which she have filled to her double.
Yeah, you're gonna get all that back plus more. And see, it didn't reach this height. You know, the Lord lets you build up your iniquity. You know, and then like shit, I guess gotta destroy you now. I just gotta take you out, man. You see? Well, that's our sins reaching up into heaven, man. You know? And in a carnal sense, you got fucking trash in fucking space, man. Yeah, this nigga has polluted the whole earth.
The second Ezra 15 and verse 7. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness,
See that?
which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Go ahead.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Hey man, we're not gonna stop crying out until the Lord establishes make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. We will continue to cry out by way of the oppression. You know? We're ready for our King to come and destroy our enemy, man. And put him on our feet. We're gonna continue to do it, man. So the Lord said, okay, that's enough. I put the prophets of Isaiah 8 in effect. Hey, man, you people gonna be fucked up when Isaiah 8 and 11 coming to this fullness. There's no more men out on the highways and byways using side-eye and scarface. You're gonna be really looking for answers in that time. It ain't gonna be nothing.
Second Ezra 15 and verse 9. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Yeah, that's that fortunate widow, man. Who constantly crying out. What it says, with the Lord. Matter of fact, somebody get that. Luke 18 and 8. That spirit. Yeah.
18.
Yeah, God.
In Luke 18 and verse 8,
Heavy.
it says, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily.
See that? The Lord gonna avenge the elect speedily. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth?
Who's the Lord gonna have to find faith with? The elect, man. The ones who gonna see. Yeah, the ones who gonna endure to the end. That's who the Lord gonna find faith in, man. And guess what? That faith has been growing now in this time, man. Oh, fire and rescue. Come on, man.
Excellence through service.
Woo!
It's our reasonable service.
Man, that's heavy, huh? Excellence through service. That's how the Lord told us for us to come back, man. That's heavy. But it's gonna be a fire. Then it's gonna be a rescue. But it's gonna be solidified through excellence through service. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, we continually crying out to Yahawashi, man. He's gonna avenge his own elect. See? That was it on that? Yeah, let's go back.
Second Ezra.
So, y'all let go
Now,
back?
yeah, come. Back in Luke 18 and verse 7. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them.
Yeah, see, though he bear along with them, man. We got a better indignation of the Lord until he plead our cause, man. You know? Oh, and then it goes on to say, she that is my enemy shall see it. Well, get ready to see it, you don't see it now, you're going to see it later. It's guaranteed. Oh, brother brought out the word sure. It's going to happen. Yeah.
Second Ezra 15 and verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Yeah, America, oh man. See, that spirit. The Egyptians against the Egyptians. Yeah, man, this is the land of our captivity. It's talking about America, Babylon the Great. Matter of fact, continue.
It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm.
You have brought out the precept earlier, Jeremiah 23. The Lord going to bring us out of Egypt, bring us out of the north, like he did out of Egypt.
That's it.
Go ahead.
It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
And that should let you know that this is expressly speaking on America. You're going to smite them with plagues as before, right? But it says destroy all the land thereof. Egypt's still there. You still see the fucking pyramids and sphinx. But America's going to be a desolate wilderness wasteland by the way of those thermos. See?
At HelloFresh.com/16. That's code 16 at HelloFresh.com/16.
These damn beautiful, man. You just think goddamn ready.
I'm DoorDash really yes. Balloons that say good luck and another burger. Anything else you can eat from your neighbor. Delivered through DoorDash. Place your first order now at DoorDash.com.
Oh, that's spirit. You don't be having no more damn DoorDash. Pretty fucking soon, man. That shit will be beautiful. Rolling Stone. Come on, man. Hey, Paul, right about Stone. All that, just so we come on, man. That's heavy, man. Papa was a Rolling Stone, man. Look to the stone you were healed. That stone Yahawashi, man. Woo!
This second Ezra 15 and verse 12. Egypt shall mourn.
Yeah, Egypt shall mourn. Hey, Egypt is in a state of mourning now, man. All right, bro. Go ahead.
And the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment.
Yeah, what's the ultimate plague? Those thermonuclear missiles. Zechariah 14 and 12, man. Go ahead.
It says that the Most High shall bring upon it.
Yeah, that the Most High shall bring upon it, man. You see? What verse you at? 13. Go ahead.
They that till the ground shall mourn.
Yep.
For their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation.
Go ahead.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Yeah, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Go ahead.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yeah, man, those race wars, those class wars, those civil wars, and ultimately World War III, man.
It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Yep. Yeah. Because of that extra standing up power. So, man, get ready, man. All hell to set the break loose. Ain't nobody gonna be listening to no sheriffs, none of that shit, man. No police officers, no judges, no politicians. Yeah, that's the time we're approaching, man. And they're fastly getting here. Matter of fact, let's go to that. Matthew 24 and 36. Yeah, man. Those things are fastly approaching.
God, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 36. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man.
I'm listening. Come on, bro. 32.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 32. Now learn a parable of the fig tree.
Right.
When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves,
Yep.
ye know that summer is nigh.
Hey, man, the prophecies say that summer is there. We here. The sedition, the famine increasing, you know, the plagues, the pestilence. Oh, you good, bro? Get ready for, like the brother mentioned, COVID, excuse me, C-19 2.0. Get ready. Yeah. Go ahead.
Come. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things.
Oh, there go that word see again. When you shall see all these things, go ahead.
Know that it is near, even at the door.
See, it is near, even at the door. We right there on the cliff. You got more on that? Hey, we pray this been edifying. We give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, by Sham, Yahawashi, by Sham, Qadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom, DTA, Bible Ball, soon.